Hey guys, this is Silly Cat 2 and welcome back to Let's Play Ballad of the Bloodline. Um, yeah. So in the last episode we got our wooden sword and I showed you a few of the items we're gonna need for level 1. This time, hopefully, we'll get the items we need. With or without some grinding for rupees. I hope we won't have to grind for rupees because that's really annoying. But what the heck. Alright. So I'm going to start by showing you a secret I usually start with. And you know what? I smell adventure. You know what? I may not actually get the magical bottle until a little later. Because I want to keep this as short as possible, and grinding for rupees isn't really that short now, is it? Something you want to watch out for, or a lot, is dark nut ambushes. They're kind of rare, but really annoying, so watch your step. Whenever you see, like, a single tile that's closed off, you know there's a dark nut ambush on that screen, so don't do that. Whoops. Okay. So here you've got your rope snakes and octoroks and pea-hats. I really hate pea-hats. But rope snakes are really good because they only take one hit to kill. And you see I got bombs? I'm such a nerd. I just love saying that. Anyway, yeah. Rope snakes have a really high chance of dropping blue rupees, which makes them really good enemies when you're grinding for rupees and stuff. So yeah, you'll probably see me flocking to the areas with rope snakes a lot. But here we have a really good item, and that's the easiest to get here. Of course, there's probably some area I don't know about that has another one of these, but still, this is the easiest way I know of to get a quick 200 rupees. Yeah, you heard me right. 200 rupees. Whoops. Okay, that didn't turn out right. Okay, come on. One of these things just land already. Come on, will you guys just land already? That reminds me of something Chuggaaconroy said in one of his LPs. I think it was Mother 3, when he was trying to get these potato bugs to turn around. He's like, "For the love of Hilary Duff on a stick!" That was like the funniest thing ever. And he said that was like the weirdest thing he ever said. So whenever I get really annoyed, I'm like, "For the love of Hilary Duff on a stick!" And that's just the funniest thing ever. Or at least I think it is. So here we have our room full of rope snakes, which is good for rupees in 2 ways. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Because when you kill all the rope snakes, voila! 200 rupees! Now we can go get our tile and our fish. So yeah. Yay for us. Yay me! I'm such a nerd. So yeah, I hope you guys can hear me. In the last episode, I had a lot of problems with sound. Just because, well, I'm using a USB microphone to record everything. And I'm doing this on a laptop, so the sound kind of sucks. But, whatever. Alright, we're almost at 5 minutes, so we got a good 5 minutes left. Alright. Now, before I get the magical tile, I'm going to show you something in Myra's house that you'll need later on. So we go back into Myra's house. And blow up this door with a bomb. If you don't have bombs, you can always buy them at one of the shops in Kakariko Village, but here we have another chest that's... You got the lantern replica! It'll brighten your life once per area. And basically, this is a replica of the Kikiri lantern that Myra's dad has. So So you're stealing from your girlfriend's dad. Lols. Alright. Now we have that. We can get some of the other items we need. The 3 items we need the most are the tile, the lantern replica, and a boomerang. So I'll be getting those, as well as our fish. Yeah, I already read this in the last episode, didn't I? And this is the magical tile. It's the equivalent of the ladder in most Zelda games. Or, well, in most Zelda classic games, you know? Because these players nowadays, they try to reskin everything. And will I have time for... Yeah, I'll probably have time to get the boomerang. What you do is you go into this shop. Hi, please look around. Maybe these items aren't the coolest, but they are really cheap. Well, mostly. Prices are rising, though. So you can buy a magic refill if you ever need it. And if you walk through here, you see the floorboarders? That's what you need to look for. There it is, the clothes section. I knew you'll find it. Let's look for the book you mentioned earlier. Myra and Knil searched through the books. I'm so frustrated. This clothes section isn't a big deal at all. Only naughty magazines, rumor books, and weird philosophies. There it is, the Book of Mudora. Look, it not only tells the story of the legendary sword, but we'll be able to translate old inscriptions. Ooh, let's read it! Long, long ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by darkness, the people of Hyrule forged a Master Sword and defeated evil. Then he placed the Master Sword in the... Unfortunately, the text breaks here, but luckily it continues later. Of Time used the Master Sword to seal the Evil King into the Golden Land. However, this way, the Evil King and his defeated allies could reach the... Another break. And notice he says Klin here. I don't know what the deal is with that. Proofread! Hello! Of Light gathered the 3 ancient artifacts and so became able to wield the Master Sword. He traveled through the worlds and defeated the King of Thieves, the Dark World now supposed to vanish. The hero wished for many things, but he forgot. That's all. So, the hero of Hyrule defeated the Evil King and the King of Thieves? It's so hazy. Well, at least we know in order to pull the legendary sword, which is surely the Master Sword, we need the 3 artifacts. I happen to know them. One is at the south at Lake Hylia, one is at north at Death Mountain, the final is to the west deep in the Lost Woods. After exploring Hyrule Field, maybe we should go Lake Hylia. Ouch! I stepped on this stupid broken glass. So much rubbish is there? Hey, a boomerang. Let's take it. You would regret leaving this screen without that item. And she means it. If you leave it without the item, you'll have to listen to that whole thing again, which I do not want to do. Another little known fact of Zelda Classic is that you can switch between B button items by using L and R, or in this case Z and X. So get used to do that, especially on some of the harder Zelda quests where you don't have access to a sub-screen on certain screens. So we got like a minute left, so I'm probably gonna spend the rest of this time grinding for rupees. And you can feel free to watch me or not. But yeah, I'm gonna be wandering around here and grabbing rupees and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna pause here. Alright, welcome back. I just wanted to point something out on this screen. If you throw your boomerang here, or at least I thought it would do something if you threw it here. Maybe that's a different boomerang. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, this is all the time we have right now, so this is Silly Cat 2. Later!